Now at 6, a Show Me State representative makes a stop in southwest Missouri as part of a manufacturing tour. Plus,
downtown Joplin offers a plethora of different restaurants people can come to and visit. And this week, the Downtown Joplin Alliance is doing a restaurant week showcasing the locally owned restaurants. I'm Ty Parks, and I'll have that story coming up.
And the young at heart head to Neosho for a fun-filled fishing derby.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Missouri's manufacturing future takes center stage in Joplin as State Representative Eric Burleson hosts industry leaders at Missouri Southern State University. This is KOAM News. I'm Tanya Bach. And today, Missouri Congressman Eric Burleson spent part of the morning highlighting the region's manufacturing strength. He toured Eagle Picture and Ducommon alongside other elected officials and students from Missouri Southern State University. Burleson, who chairs the House Subcommittee on Economic Growth, Energy Policy, and Regulatory Affairs, says the work being done in Joplin is critical to U.S. security, with local companies producing components used in defense systems like Israel's Iron Dome.
Iron Dome would not exist if it weren't for the people in my district in Joplin, Missouri, who are manufacturing components for the Iron Dome. Whenever I'm talking to somebody who's building anybody in the DoD who's working on a Tomahawk helicopter, or someone who's working on the Artemis rocket, or I would say that project is not possible if it weren't for the amazing people in Joplin, Missouri.
When the House returns to session on October 7th, Burleson says he will continue pushing to rein in government spending as the House-passed budget measure remains stalled in the Senate. Here's Doug with the first look at your forecast.
Well, it definitely turned out to be a great Friday for us today, and as we head into the weekend, the nice weather is really going to stick around. Now, it is going to be a little bit chilly tonight and a little bit of a chilly start on Saturday, but high temps, low to mid 80s, so it's warm. That's above average for this time of the year. In fact, we do 80s again on Sunday, and there's not much rain, if any, in the forecast as we go through the next several days. Clear skies. There's nothing going on. It's nice and calm as we go through the overnight hours. Let me take you into the weekend. We're going to run this into Saturday morning, 57, 58, 59 degrees to start. Now on Saturday, we are going to have some mid and upper level clouds that kind of stream through the region. But look at our temps, 83, 84, maybe 85 degrees. Heading into Saturday night and Sunday, consistency is the term. Right back to the mid 80s on Sunday. We'll look into next week here in just a bit.
All right, thanks, Doug. Well, the Downtown Joplin Alliance cooks up a great way to promote some local restaurants with a week designed to showcase them. KOAM's Ty Parks brought a fork to downtown Joplin to really dig into the story.
Joplin is rich with history. The main street still showcases some of the buildings from the 1800s. One of the buildings now holds Hackett Hot Wings, one of the restaurants featured in the Restaurant Week.
We're participating in Restaurant Week because it's a downtown event, and we got a lot of stuff that be going on down here. And, for this Restaurant Week, I made up a new sauce. It's called the Sweet and Spicy Caribbean. And you got your Sneaker Martini right there. We're going to represent that during Restaurant Week.
Preparing for the influx of old customers as well as making some new ones.
Feels real good. It's good. I get to meet some new customers that come down for that. That's awesome right there. And then see some of the old customers and then feature new things. And being down here, during football season and stuff is an awesome place to be.
The local shops love that this week happens to bring people into this part of town.
We love supporting local. We love our local community, trying to get everyone off of Range Line to come downtown, Main Street.
15 different restaurants are on display all between 2nd and 10th Street. Ice cream, pizza, coffee, and brunch within a few blocks walk.
That's awesome right there, because I feel like I wish we had more, to have more representation of different restaurants and stuff.
In Joplin, looking for some good food, Ty Parks, KOAM News.
Hungry visitors to Main Street can sample the local cuisine through October 4th. The Neosho National Fish Hatchery opened its gates to senior citizens and individuals with disabilities for a special fishing derby today. Now, today's derby served as one of 4 annual events designed to make outdoor recreation more accessible to the community. Organizers expected 250 to 300 participants to attend, which offers a comfortable and easy fishing experience for those who may not have access to traditional fishing spots.
This is an opportunity for our senior citizens to have a fishing opportunity where everything's provided for them. The egress is convenient.
The hatchery provides everything needed from fishing gear to a well-maintained pond so guests can simply relax and enjoy the day. Top answer is on the board. The question is, which Southwest Missouri city will feature the next family on a popular game show? The answer is Joplin. And the show is Family Feud. Tune in to the long-running game show on Monday afternoon to cheer on Joplin's very own Landis family. The show airs Monday at 5 p.m. on our sister station Fox 14, but you can catch a special interview with the Landis family Sunday night right here on KOAM News at 10. Well, the campus of PSU turns into an international party. We're going to take you live to the annual Global Fest. That's coming up. But up first, Southwest Missouri goes nuts for this year's annual Black Walnut Harvest. Well, Stockton enjoys its 65th annual Black Walnut Festival this weekend. Missourians are wondering if they can enjoy a bountiful Black Walnut harvest season. Nick Kelly went to Stockton for answers.
On Thursday, the city of Stockton kicked off its 65th annual Black Walnut Festival, which will continue through Saturday. Jacob Basica with Hammond's Black Walnuts says the company is proud to help sponsor the event, highlighting a plant with so much meaning to the Ozarks.
More black walnuts are collected and harvested and sourced in Greene County and Southwest Missouri than anywhere else in the world. And so it's very much part of the community. On
top of the festival, Hammond's Black Walnuts is ready to kick off the harvest season October 1st. Last year, the walnut yield was lower due to the drought. Basecki says Mother Nature should make the season better.
All the rain that we got in the spring, it really helped saturate the root system of the trees. Throughout the summer, with the dry conditions, it's a little bit of a concern, but we believe that the nuts, we've tested, several throughout the area, and the quality looks good.
Now that Mother Nature has done her job, giving all these black walnuts a chance to grow to ripe perfection, there are signs to look out for if you're looking out for some of these yourself.
People should wait until the nuts fall on the ground. We really emphasize freshly green black walnuts. We have a simple thumb test. You press against and you have that indentation. That means that these are ready to be harvested.
Hullers across Missouri and northern Arkansas will start buying walnuts at $13 per 100 pounds, with pricing subject to change in late October. Basica hopes people will take advantage of something that has become tradition for many families.
It's being carried throughout generations, kids and grandkids getting out there with family, enjoying a nice fall weekend outside. Just having those special family memories. That's what really makes this harvest so special.
Well, the world's largest black walnut processor, the Hammond's Products Company in Stockton, receives roughly 25 million pounds of black walnuts annually. That's from across the Midwest and beyond. Doug returns next with a complete look at your forecast. And a little later, Sports Director Ryan Blank has a preview of tonight's game of the week, live from Hutch Field in Pittsburgh.
Well, it definitely turned out to be a fantastic Friday for us today. Really no complaints across the region, quite a bit of sunshine. And that's what we're going to see as we go through the weekend. Yeah, we're going to be dealing with some afternoon clouds across the region, but overall looks pretty good. Clear skies for us right now. That's what we are going to see as we go through the night. Let me walk you through your weekend. All right, temperatures, they're going to back down 57, 58 degrees, kind of a chilly start on Saturday. As we go through the day, we are going to get some of these mid and upper level clouds kind of streaming through the region, and we're going to be pushing 80 by the time we get into the middle of the day. And then I think for the afternoon, 84-ish across the region. So it's going to be warm. Average high is about 77, 78. So that's a good chunk above where we should be for this time of the year. Let me take you into Sunday morning. Now we're at 57, 58. So another cool, brisk start. then quick warm up. The reason we warm up so much, we don't have much humidity, which is good, but that dry atmosphere allows those temperatures to shoot up into the mid 80s. Heading into Sunday night, pretty calm as well. Drop right back into the upper 50s. So you can see very consistent through the weekend. 84 Saturday, 85 Sunday. Sunny skies, warm mid 80s, but of course, kind of some chilly starts. All right, so if we look at the upper level pattern, not a whole bunch going on, but notice this. That is a ridge of high pressure, which is building in. That's what's keeping us warm and also dry. We can jump to the tropics. We got a couple systems out there. Look at this. Very atypical to see two so close trying to tango with each other. This one gets up into the Carolinas, parts of Georgia as we get into early next week. So we're going to be watching that as well. Back here at home, not too much going on. Look at this ridge, high pressure right across the Central Plains. We do have storm systems loading out toward the west, but because of this tropical moisture, it blocks up the pattern, not allowing these systems to get in. Finally, next weekend, so we're at next Sunday, so we're 9 days away, we start to get a little bit of energy into the region. All right, on Monday, very consistent. Partly sunny, mid 80s. What about Tuesday? Maybe a smidge cooler, lower 80s, partly sunny skies, no rain in sight. By Wednesday, we do it again. Partly sunny skies, low to mid 80s. Notice some rain trying to sneak in as we get into late next week. It's just not close enough that I'm going to put it in the forecast. 84 Saturday, 85 Sunday, low 80s all the way through the middle of next week, maybe a little bit cooler late next week.
Not bad. Well, Pittsburg State University brings the world to Kansas tonight with an international food and culture event. KOAM's Mitch Adams joins us live from Global Fest with the details.
Not leaving the United States. Global Fest here at Pittsburg State University. It's an opportunity to dive into different cultures. The International Student Association has set up different booths. It's an open air market type of vibe here. We've got different countries. I've seen China, I've seen the Philippines, I've seen Brazil, all here to share their customs and culture with the Pittsburgh community. Now, they will be selling food here between $1 and $6 to try some different samples of different foods from different cultures, and there will be also music from different cultures as well to really dive right in and get to experience that. So that'll be it for us here. Back to you, Tanya.
All right, thanks, Mitch. And if you're looking for events right here in the 4 states but don't know where to turn, we've got you covered. This handy QR code will take you straight to the events page of our website, KOAMnewsnow.com. Just scan it with your phone and you'll find information on all kinds of family fun events, including plenty of information on fall festivals and spooky haunted houses. The events page at KOAMnewsnow.com. Still ahead, the Chiefs are in the win column, but the defense has another tough test this week against the Ravens. We'll have this week's Minute with Mitch. And it's Friday night, which means our KOAM sports team has you covered on the high school football action. Sports director Ryan Blank will be live when we return.
Welcome back to KOAM News at 6. It's week 5 for those teams in Missouri and Oklahoma, but here in the Sunflower State, it is week 4, and the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons have their home opener tonight at Hutchinson Field. I'm now joined alongside their head coach, Josh Latimer. And Coach, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having us, and thank you for coming out here covering a great football game tonight.
Absolutely. I'm excited to be here. And Coach, finally have your home opener week 4. Just what's the excitement? What's the anticipation for you and the team to finally be back here at Hutch Field?
It's always great to be at Hutch Field and in the land of Pittsburgh. Some of the best fans in the state, if not the best fans in the state. And it's great to be home.
Yeah, and also it's a rivalry week as well. Facing Fort Scott, a heated rivalry. How do you think that rivalry kind of adds to that excitement and that anticipation for your home opener?
This rivalry is very deep, and it's personal at this level right now, and our kids are ready to play, and they're going to give it their best tonight along with our coaches, and it's going to be a great football game.
And I don't doubt that's going to be a great game, heated rivalry. But, Coach, what have you seen from Fort Scott on film? What do they do well, and where can they challenge you guys tonight?
They're going to be well coached. They got a good staff up there. Some former players that I've coached in the past. Jonathan Stark's their head coach. He was on our staff last year. he knows our schemes and he knows what we're trying to do. So he's going to have them coached up and ready to go. And they got some good players. Ryder Newton's a dang good football player for him at Mike linebacker and a good ball carrier for him as well.
Yeah, and Coach, a little bit of a challenge going against a former coach of yours tonight, but the last couple of weeks haven't gone your guys' way. But what's been the message to your team this week, knowing that you guys can still turn it around? It's early in the year.
Absolutely. We've been practicing it for intent, for a purpose this week, and we've been going hard. We suited up yesterday in full pads and got after each other. Our motto's that: discipline, accountability, and toughness, and that's how we're going to win football games.
Awesome, Coach. Thank you for your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a great night.
We got kickoff coming up right around the corner at the top of the hour. But let's look ahead to Sunday. The Kansas City Chiefs are in the win column after defeating the New York Giants on Sunday Night Football last week. But the schedule doesn't get any easier. Baltimore Ravens come to town for a Sunday matchup. In this week's edition of Minute with Mitch, the voice of the Chiefs, Mitch Holtis, breaks down one key area where the Chiefs need to focus on.
Has anyone else noticed that the quarterback run game has emerged around the NFL? Heck, even Patrick Mahomes set a record earlier this year running the ball. But I'm talking about the design quarterback runs, not scrambles, not running to throw, but running because that's the play call. Last year, Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts had 14 rushing touchdowns, all of them on quarterback powers, draws, or tush pushes, all designed. Bills quarterback Josh Allen may be running less, but the increased design quarterback runs for Allen is noteworthy. This week it's the Ravens and Lamar Jackson, who's averaged 880 yards rushing the past 8 seasons. The design quarterback run is very hard to defend. This week the Chiefs defense has to handle that and everything else on their plate on this Minute with Mitch. The Minute with Mitch is brought to you by Como Jewelry in Joplin and Pittsburgh.
The Chiefs look to get to 500 with a win over Baltimore on Sunday. Kickoff at 3:25 from Arrowhead Stadium. That's it for your sports. Make sure to tune into Press Box and 4 States Friday Night tonight. Tanya, let's send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you so much, Ryan. It looks like we've got an exciting night of Friday Night Football. We'll be right back.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a warm and very calm weekend for us. Plenty of sunshine, 84 on Saturday, 85 on Sunday. But look at this, it stays very consistent. So if we go through next week, 84 Monday, 83 Tuesday, 84 Wednesday, maybe backing down into the upper 70s late next week. And that is right where we should be for this time of the year.
Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Fort Scott Community College wants to help some young drivers get behind the wheel of a commercial vehicle. Plus, let the games begin. Truckers head down to Joplin to compete in the Truckers Olympics. And Pitt State hosts a global party. We'll have more from Global Fest. Those stories and a lot more tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. And thank you for watching. We will see you right back here at 10. Have a great evening and an even better weekend.